food retail entity. But, Mr. President, the entity has begged for its name not to be released. Mr. President, like many other entities, like many other individuals, the entity and its operators are afraid of government badness. The government badness has been a feature of the approach of the JLP government, as anyone who offers critique or dissent. The citizens of the country, Mr. President, are afraid of the government. You embraced a song called Government Badness and Holness, not me. So you speak to the things you embrace, not me. Not me. I am also aware, Mr. President, no, but the pastor is just a exaggerated reality. It's not the first. It's not the first. Many who have criticized Mr. Holness have been arrested and publicized on the internet.
Mr. President, on a point of order. On a point of order.
I can give examples.
On a point of order, Mr. President.
Senator.
On a point of order, Mr. President. On a point of order, Mr. President, the senator is misleading the House, and he must withdraw those allegations. They are untrue. They are untrue. They are baseless, and they should be withdrawn. They should not remain on the record of this honourable chamber.
Mr. President, today is not the day.
Senator Crawford, look now, you heard what the minister
I heard,
said.
Mr. President, and I can guide her today.
Senator Brown,
I can guide her to the social.
1 minute. Senator Brown. You have a right to dissent, but you do it in order. Senator Crawford, you have made an allegation about the Prime Minister of this country. You're going to either withdraw it or you're going to substantiate it.
No, sir. I made no allegations. I said people who criticize the Prime Minister has been arrested. I did not suggest. No, I'm saying that I'll direct you to social media. I'll direct you to social media where they consistently post.
Senator Crawford.
Mr. President.
Senator Crawford, 1 minute. Senator Crawford, 1 minute.
Mr. President,
clear.
What he's saying in any event is still misleading and seeking to imply. There has been nobody who has been arrested for criticizing the Prime Minister. None.
All right, I'll move on.
The noted incidents is not because of criticizing the Prime Minister. Why the person broke the law, went to court and was prosecuted and charged.
You're being unreasonable, Senator. I'm not speaking to a person.
All right, Senator
Crawford. Anyone you wish to speak to. Be responsible, man.
No, I can speak to an individual, Mr. President, who had to come on the social media and apologize.
Senator Crawford, I am not concerned about what is happening in the social media, you know. I am concerned about what is happening here, and you are imputing motive to a member of the House of Parliament.
Mr. President.
You have stood up and said that anybody, hold on, hear what you said. Anybody that criticizes the Prime Minister is arrested. Is that true?
Mr. President.
Is that true?
I am saying that, all right. Mr. President, all right, fine. Mr. President, let's move on. Mr. President. Mr. President.
Sorry, Mr. President.
Senator Crawford, 1 minute.
I've never done this before. This is my second term in the Senate, and I've never done this before. We have to remember that we have an international audience also. That statement is very damaging, not only to the Prime Minister, but to the country of Jamaica.
Mr. President, I will move on. Because there is no, listen. Mr. President.
Mr. President, I think that we have reached the point where you should make a ruling on the matter that is before you. And if the senator proceeds, then you should use your authority under the standing orders to discontinue his presentation.
Mr. President, on a point of order, go on, people.
Senator Crawford, you know you can put a stop to this very easily, though.
Mr. President, Mr. President, I'm really not sure what it is Senator Crawford is being asked to withdraw.
What I can tell you, he has made an allegation that anybody who criticizes the Prime Minister is arrested.
Mr. President,
he is imputing motive to a member of the other House, and he needs to withdraw it.
No, Mr. President, with respect, I think you misheard.
I'm speaking to you and Senator Brown at the same time, so both of you decide who I am addressing. You decide.
Mr. President, he made a statement of fact. He said persons who had criticized the Prime Minister were arrested. That is a statement of fact. That is not in any dispute. That is not misleading anything.
Mr. President,
he never said everyone who criticized the Prime Minister was arrested. He never said everyone. He said persons who had criticized the Prime Minister were arrested. That is a matter of public record.
Senator, no matter how you spin it, Senator Bunting, it was said within a context.
And it is misleading.
And I'm asking the Speaker to withdraw the statement and move on.
Can I say something, Mr. President? Mr. President, I have written text and also the answered can speak. I said that the people are afraid of government badness. Government badness has been a feature of the JLP government. Anyone who offer critique or dissent, the citizens of the country are afraid. It was then suggested, where I said that persons who have criticized has been arrested publicly and placed on the internet. So when you check it, so what is there to withdraw? What is there to withdraw?
What?
Huh? Persons who have offered criticism has been arrested. Me not say that is the reason.
Mr. President,
Yeah,
Mr. President.
All right,
To do that is to juxtapose the two things together. And then you now are going to ask for persons to interpret that to be. That is wrong. And you are misleading. And Mr. President, I am asking you to make your ruling, and if the senator proceeds, then you ask him to discontinue his presentation.
President, before you make your ruling, President, Mr. President, on a point of order.
Senator Brown, what point of order?
Yeah, you've been asked to rule on a comment by Senator Crawford.
No, I've not been asked to rule. I rule already.
You have been asked
the
to rule.
ruling is that you have imputed motive to the Prime Minister, who is a member of the other House, and I'm asking you to withdraw it.
Mr. President.
I'm asking you to withdraw it.
Mr. President. Maybe you need to consult answer, because that's not what I heard said. But it can't be denied, Mr. President, that some people who have criticized the Prime Minister have been arrested, coincidence or otherwise. That is the reality. Some people have been arrested, and we must avoid this dictatorial, we must avoid this road to dictatorship.
Mr. President,
Senator,
you need to calm down, Lambert. You're going on that line from Barney.
It was my intention to make it clear that as a nation, many are concerned of the resistance to critique that the government... No, give me a chance. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Whether the government side agrees or not, I had no intention, as is being fabricated, sir, to have impugned any motive upon an individual.
So if that be the case, withdraw the statement and let us move on.
But we never say it, sir. All right. Withdrawn, move on. Good. All right. I continue, sir, to say that many